My name is Ritu. I'm founder and CEO of Zoom. The topic of my talk is Workforce Revolution, Shattering the Glass Ceiling for Working Moms. So my company, Zoom, we use technology to provide safe and reliable rides and care for children. And today I'm going to tell you why I started this company and a few lessons I learned along the way. So first, I'm going to tell you a secret. I'm starting a revolution, a movement, something that hasn't changed in generations, right? The choice that's not available to working moms now. And we are bringing a gender parity, making it providing equal opportunities for working mothers at workplace and in family. But before I tell you about that not so secret revolution, first let me tell you about a girl in India. Let's call that girl Ritu. That's me in the white dress there. I was born in a middle-class family in India, and I told myself growing up, sky is the limit, literally. When I was a little girl, I wanted to be an astronaut. But there was one problem. That time, growing up in India, in a country of 1 billion people, there was only one astronaut, and that also men. But still, my parents unconditionally believed in me. My family was pretty progressive, but my mom decided to leave her career and spend her life taking care of me and my 3 siblings. At that time, I did not realize how it impacted me growing up. Well, I did not become an astronaut, but thanks to that unconditional support, I did become the first female engineer in my family. From India, after that, I moved to Silicon Valley. I worked for various companies, eBay, Oracle, and Yahoo. I love my work. And it's because of that inspiration of working on those companies, I decided to start Zoom, where we could provide more balance for working moms in workplace and family. I incubated my company at Stanford, where we interviewed hundreds of parents, working mothers, to understand what the issues were in their lives and how we could solve them. Why were they leaving work? And that actually became the origin of my mission-oriented company called Zoom. We actually created the solution in such a way that we save parents time. Till today, in last 3 years, we have saved over 200,000 hours to the parents who otherwise would be spending that time in traffic and in car. And now they can spend more quality time at the career and at home. So let me tell you 5 lessons that I learned along my journey on the way. My first lesson is, if you want to be an entrepreneur or do anything, first pick a problem that you're truly, truly passionate about. Because when you're passionate about the problem and you're recruiting an employee or talking to an investor or talking to a customer, any stakeholder, the energy is infectious. Somehow you come alive. You can talk to people and tell them what are the different use cases and why what you're doing will change the world. And that has a huge impact and energy in the initial days when you're the only one or a couple of people in the room trying to make your idea big. My second lesson, especially as a woman, raising money or hiring people, is lead with metrics and data. Passion is awesome. But once you have a passion, you have to come up with the data to what the market size of the problem is beyond you as a user. How many users are there? How often are they going to use your product? What is the impact that you're going to make? And that's what makes it something that's you're only passionate about to a true business idea. The third thing is be relentless. Hearing a no or a rejection is totally a part of journey for everybody. Never take no as an ultimate no. It's just a step towards improving, learning, and doing even better. If you hear a no from an investor or anybody, just continue to focus on your product, your metrics, and see what you can do better, how you can raise the awareness for your company even more. My next lesson, and the fourth lesson, is hire people who match your values. In our case, as I said, we are a mission-oriented company providing childcare solution for families. Pretty much everybody in the company, whether they're millennials or the parents or anyone, they associate with the problem. When they come in, they are actually selling the problem to us, telling how my mother had to sacrifice, or my sister, or I had to do it. And that makes it so easy for them to step in the shoes of the customers and actually solve their problems. So I would say when you're hiring people in the initial days for your company, hire people with the values and make it an ingrained part of your company. The final and the fifth lesson is execute, execute, execute. There's simply no substitute to it. When you have a product that's being used by thousands of people, thousands of happy customers, nobody can say anything to you. Your results actually show. You're increasing demand for the product, increasing results are the ones that are going to make you super successful. I know, life is not a straight path. But somehow, everything connects back when you look back. Like revolutions and movements, ideas start with a spark. And they have to be nurtured by passion, by perseverance, by having a great tribe of people around you, and by relentless execution. Thank you.